Christopher Jones, Financial Engines, did a study of target date investing, and you found that not everybody is just setting it and forgetting it. What are they doing instead?
Well, our study found that contrary to most expectations, people don't actually put all of their money into a target date fund and remain there for the duration of their retirement. What our study found was that people were abandoning target date funds at a pretty good clip. And by the time they got to about a $75,000 or $100,000 balance, it was relatively rare for people to maintain a full investment in a target date fund.
So 64%, according to your survey, of the people, they put their money in the target date fund, but they also have assets elsewhere. So talk about how they're allocating their assets. Why not just use the fund?
Yeah, what we found was that people were putting about 40% of their money in the target date fund and spreading the other 60% around into different options. Now that might not be such a bad thing, maybe it's done for real reasons, but the problem here is the evidence shows that people who partially invest in target date funds do a lot worse, about 2% less per year in terms of returns than folks that are fully invested in target date funds.
And 23% of the people, according to your survey, had confidence in the target date investing management. So are they doing it just to keep themselves diversified, to protect them from themselves? Is that what's going on?
Well, I think a key thing that's going on here is we've told people for a long time, don't put all your eggs in one basket. And a target date fund is designed to put all of your eggs into, but people are really uncomfortable with that. And over time, people find lots of reasons, performance, diversification, risk preferences, for reasons to get out of the target date fund. The problem is, in the long run, that's likely hurting people. People need professional help in order to get the kinds of returns that they should be getting through the retirement.
And 62% do it for diversification. Are they properly diversified in a target date fund? Because the managers I speak to, they certainly spread it out.
Absolutely. Target date funds are designed to be diversified investments. The problem is they are a single fund, and people have this uncomfortable notion that putting all of your money into one fund is somehow a bad thing to do. Now, it's not just education. 81% of these people said they understood how a target date fund actually works. So it's not a question of people misunderstanding them, but they still feel uncomfortable putting all their money into one fund.
All right, so what does Financial Engines do with this information? How can you make people better investors because of it?
Well, I think the key finding here is that target date funds are not a silver bullet to solve the retirement problem. They're very helpful for new employees, they're very helpful for people getting started, but once people have a substantial balance, they become less comfortable with a one-size-fits-all solution. So we think advisory services, managed accounts, and online advice can be an effective complement to target date funds to really help people get through these challenges.
All right, thanks a lot, Christopher Jones.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching The Street.